Hi, I'm Caleb,
I'm Lucas.
and this is Canadian Bushcraft. A lot of people that have used traditional flint and steel already realize that they need a small tinder to start the coal. Now, a lot of people that have used traditional flint and steel use char cloth, which is very efficient, as we can tell. However, char cloth has to be pre-made before you go into the wilderness if you want to start your first fire with it. In this video, we're going to discuss one certain tinder that grows naturally in the wilderness that you can use to start your fires with. Now, this is Tinder Fungus. It's growing on a young birch tree here. However, it'll grow even on large adult birch trees. The key to it is it'll grow only on a live birch tree. Once it dies, the Tinder Fungus dies as well. Now, this particular Tinder Fungus is true Tinder Fungus. Its scientific name is Demontstrates obliquus. At least that's how I pronounce it. Now, they often grow much larger, sometimes even encompassing half of the trunk of the tree. And on young trees, they can even grow completely around it. And this is what we're going to make our fire with. Now, the outside of true Tinder Fungus is black. And the reason for that is a naturally occurring chemical that's even found in human skin. And what it's there for is to protect the fungus from sun as well as other fungi. However, if you break it off the tree, the inside is a nice dark brown. And as it dries, it gets a nice corky texture as well as a light color to it. In areas that is near the core where it's much denser and much more damp, it's going to remain dark. It's that light corky texture that we want to start our fires with. Now, although throughout most of the year you're going to have to dry this out in your garage or on a shelf or in your shelter, on certain occasions in dry spells during the winter time and in the summertime, you can actually find it naturally dry. Due to that, you can just simply take your piece of flint, put it on the bottom of this, strike a spark, and it'll land in there. And once it starts to glow, this one piece of Tinder Fungus becomes one large chunk of coal. And it starts to glow just like a charcoal. However, in certain situations you want to make it a little easier. So, you'd always break off a piece and keep them in your kit. Those can be easily transportable, maneuvered, and used. Put them into tinder bundles and used to blow into flame. Other occasions, when it's becoming a little bit more difficult, you can actually grind it against a rock or another piece of Tinder Fungus and make a powder. And that powder will become almost like a bow drill coal, starting from a bunch of powder but glowing and coalescence into one piece. Due to that, you can move this into one tinder bundle and blow it into flame. Now, we're going to first demonstrate this with the modern fire steel. And now, with the traditional flint and steel striker kit. Now, as it is now, we can use this big glowing coal to start a small fire or even cook food with. As well, we can use this coal to carry fire from place to place, as a piece this size can burn for up to half an hour or more. That's not the only use of it in this position though. The smoke coming off it is very pleasant to the human scent, but it's not pleasant to insects, such as mosquitoes, black flies, no-see-ums, and deer flies. That means this can become an amazing bug repellent on the trail or in your shelter. Finally, it is said that the smoke can help relieve headaches. And from my past in the bush, I can actually say that this does seem to work.